Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest updates across South Sudan and beyond. Today we have some important political situations in South Sudan. There is growing pressure from the United States on the government in Juba. The message is clear. Change must happen if the country wants to move forward. We will break everything down in simple terms so you can understand what is happening, why it matters, and what could happen next in South Sudan. Before we proceed, please, I would like you to help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Let's begin our report with South Sudan has been trying to move forward after years of conflict. In 2018, leader signed a peace agreement to stop the fighting and bring stability to the country. This agreement was supposed to lead to election. These elections would allow the people to choose their leader in a peaceful way. But until today, elections have been delayed many times. Now the situation is becoming more complicated. One of the key opposition leaders, Dr Riek machar, is currently under arrest. This has raised serious concern both inside and outside the country. Now let's talk about the main development. The United States Embassy in Juba released a statement on Monday. In simple words, the U.S. is saying this. They support election in South Sudan. However, only if those elections are peaceful, fair, and credible. They made it clear that the current situation does not allow for that. Why? Because the political environment is not stable. There is tension, there is mistrust, and important leaders are not free. The U.S. is warning that without change, election will not be meaningful. Well, this is a strong message. It shows that the international community is watching closely. Another key point in the statement is that the call for dialogue between the leader. Dialogue means leader must sit down and talk to each other. The United States or U.S. say that if the government of South Sudan truly won election, it must first create the right conditions that include bringing all parties together, respecting the peace agreement, and reducing political tension. But here is the problem. Dialogue cannot happen if important leaders are imprisoned. This is where the issue of Dr. Riek machar, the first vice president, become very important. Dr. Riek machar is not just any political figure. Dr. Riek machar is one of the main leaders in South Sudan and represent a large group of people. Right now is under arrest and facing trial in Juba. The U.S. is saying clearly, how can there be real political discussion if one of the main leaders is not free? This situation creates imbalance. It makes it difficult to build trust. And without trust, it is very hard to move forward or to move to peace. So the message is simple. For real dialogue to happen, all key leaders must be part of the process. Let's move to another important issue, money. The United States also talk about funding. They say the government of South Sudan should pay for its own election. South Sudan government must pay the money to fund the election. In the past, the country has relied a lot on foreign support, but now the U.S. want to see responsibility. They believe that if a government wants to lead, it must also invest in its own system. This includes election, public services, government salaries. This is not just about money, by the way. It is about accountability. It is about showing that the government can stand on its own instead of relying on international funding. The U.S. also made something very clear. Future support may depend on what the government does next. If leaders show commitment to reform, then there could still be support. But if nothing changes, that support could be reduced. This is important because international support play a big role in South Sudan. The U.S. also say they are not trying to control the country. Instead, they want to support peace, accountability, and proper use of aid. This shows that the focus is on long-term stability. At the end of the statement, there was a strong reminder. The people of South Sudan have been waiting for peace for a long time. Delays, political conflict, and lack of progress are making things worse. The message to leader is clear. It is time to act for the leader to move forward. It is time to fulfill promises that were made. Because during the peace agreement in 2018, there were things that were put in place that should be respected in order for peace to prevail in South Sudan. But if those requirements are broken, it means that South Sudan cannot move forward. It is time to move the country forward. That's what they are saying. So that is the situation right now. Pressure is growing, the world is watching, and the future of South Sudan depends on the decision made today. What do you think about this situation? Do you believe election can happen soon? Let me know your thought in the comment below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.